Welcome to No Fun Channel. I'm Felix, and this is YouTube Channels I Watch. The next show up is Best Ever Food Review Show. The host is Sonny, and he's been doing it for quite some time, I believe 10 years now. On his site, his oldest video does say 8 years. It's possible he took down the older ones. Now, Sonny is originally from Minnesota, but lives in Vietnam, and it's just a food show where he travels around. But that's not why I watch it. I actually watch it because of Sonny. Sonny's interesting. He keeps things lively. He has a sunny disposition, and he just keeps things moving. A lot of the YouTube food shows I watch, actually, I don't watch that many. I do like food shows, but a lot of the hosts just aren't for me. There's something about them that I don't click with. Sonny, when I'm watching, he just seems like he's genuine. I'm not saying the others aren't, but his just feels genuine compared to them. Now, he does actually touch on a lot of his personal life, like being overweight, hair loss, and even getting married. I don't know if it's his choice or his wife's choice, but she's never on camera, which there's nothing wrong with that. We don't need to see her. It's about the food. Originally the show focused on Vietnam. Well, actually, no. Originally, it focused on, I believe, around where he lived in Minnesota. I didn't watch it back then. I didn't start watching until the pandemic. Like a lot of shows, like a lot of us, we didn't really start watching YouTube till the pandemic. I should have started my YouTube channel back then. But, he focuses on things here and there. I do know he lived in South Korea for a while, and that's where he learned film production. And then he started his YouTube channel. Now, I don't think he started doing his YouTube channel in Korea, but in Vietnam, that's where he mainly focused his show. Now, before the pandemic, he did travel, but then during the pandemic, he only did Vietnam. But then after the pandemic, he's been traveling all over the places. He's been to a lot of places, all up and down Africa, and one of the places he went to, Egypt. He has definitely expressed interest in not going back. It was not a good experience. They seized their equipment. I believe the tour guide was even shady. It was just a poor experience all the way around. Even during the video, he even says he doesn't recommend going there. So yeah, if you're going to Egypt, make sure you got bodyguards, basically what it comes down to. Make sure you got lawyers and everything else. I don't know what it is with Egypt or over there, but yeah, it was not good for him. And I guess I have to go back and watch that because I feel like they didn't get all their equipment back too. I think they did get their equipment back, but they were worried about getting their equipment. In fact, they seized their equipment until they left. They weren't allowed to have their equipment back basically till they left. And they had to shoot everything on phones, which is still a good episode. I still watched it. But they basically had to use their phones to shoot everything. So, yeah. And what's weird is, that's not the first time I heard bad things about Egypt. Apparently they still have trafficking going on over there. So you got to be careful with that too. Especially if you're a female, you can get trafficked real easy over there. So if you're going to Egypt, be careful. But, the best thing I like about Sonny is, like I said, he is genuine. And if he shows it, like if he airs the episode and he's something he doesn't like, he'll air it and tell you, he'll try to dance around it, but you can tell he doesn't like it. And when he is in the U.S., he usually goes to like state fairs and does reviews there. He's been multiple places within the U.S. What if I can get him to come to West Virginia? I wouldn't know where to take him. I don't do food shows, and I don't seek out like mom and pop shops. I don't like everyone's cooking, so that's the main reason I don't seek out mom and pop shops. Because, I won't lie, some of the food is bland. Even at the chain restaurants, food is bland. Gotta add salt and sauce and all this stuff to get it to taste like food. But when he does come to the U.S., he goes and does food review. He even did one, just the chicken sandwich wars. He was here and went to, I believe it was McDonald's, KFC, and Popeyes, and doing the chicken war sandwich. Like I said, Sonny has talked about his weight issues. And I believe when he first started the channel, he was a little bit overweight, but he's lost the weight and he's kept it off. I think he even joked about how he needs to hit the gym sometimes because he's gained back a little bit of weight. But I also kind of wonder when he does gain weight, even just a little bit of weight, if he gets in his own head. As for other things he's talked about, like hair transplant, he actually got his hair done. He went and got his hair transplant, and I was like a little surprised that he talked about it, to be honest with you. I mean, it would have been obvious he got it. But yeah, he even talked about that. So I think it's another thing that a lot of people like about him is he does get personal. He does talk about his life a little here and there. And some of the things he comes up with to review are pretty interesting too. Like he'll do hotels, like staying in a hotel, he'll review the hotel. He went on a cruise and reviewed the cruise, the food. It was a luxury cruise and he reviewed everything there. And then lately, if he stays in a place and does a bunch of videos, he'll repost all the videos. And they usually fill out to about an hour and a half. Yeah, about an hour and a half. So if you get a chance, I would definitely recommend checking him out. Truth be told, if you haven't heard of him, I'd be surprised, especially if you're into watching food shows. If you're not into watching food shows, then I definitely recommend checking him out. He has a very large following. He has other channels as well. He started a second channel. He titled More Best Ever Food Review. And he has a third channel that just recently started, Best Ever Food India, with Sunny is what it says. So apparently he must have really liked India. He really liked India, so he started a food channel just for India. So they must have hit all the right notes for him. And so he's up and running with that. I'll put all the links in there. But if you get a chance, I would definitely recommend checking out Sunny. Like I said, he's very interesting, very genuine. And, you know, it's just something about his personality I like. And like I said, there are actually even bigger food YouTubers than him that he's met. And I know a lot of people like him, but I don't know what it was. It's just something about them just didn't click for me. With Sunny, I clicked, and so I keep watching. Even my wife will sit down and watch them together. I do know I think he tried to shop a show around the food channels, all those food channels that were around at the time. And it turns out it was a good thing he passed or didn't get picked up, because there was a lot of restrictions that he didn't want to have to do. And you know, it worked out for him. So it was a better deal not to go with them. So if you get a chance to check him out, definitely check out Best Ever Food Review Show and his other two channels. I'll leave links for him down there. That's my take on Best Ever Food Review Show. You guys have a nice day.